Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. It's the weekend, or pretty close to it, from sunny up. And we're back with ATS. This part of the competition for this week, ATS, we ended up on 14,871, but we got an extra truck, extra driver. So, how are we going to do on this one? Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to have no problems getting ourselves a truck. What the money will be at the end of it. Actually, yeah, because we ended up last week with the new garage. So we're going to get a new truck. We've got to get up to 300,000 for our new boy. And some lucky new employee gets to drive this rig of love. So we've got to come up with what brand of trucks we're going to go to as well, and model. So what do we got actually? Let's have a look at truck dealers here. So we've got an International, we've got a Mack, and we've got a Peterbilt. I believe that's the three. So we've got Kenworth, Volvo, Western Star, and Freightliner. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds about right. We've got 3 garages. We've got 4 now. I think that's about right. Anyway, as you can see, we're at 53,874, and good gaming. Oh, that's all good, mate. Yeah, there's no obligation to be here, buddy. I appreciate that, though. But yeah, if you make it, you can make it, and I'll give you a bit of entertainment and enjoyment. All good. Otherwise, don't worry about it, mate. It's good to have you here when you can. How you been anyway? You been all good? Yeah, yeah. I know you're in England, aren't you? UK. Yeah. So we're at 53,874 at the moment on this, and last week we ended up on 55,286. Now the reason why there's a bit of difference is because just before streaming, I went and filled up the fuel tank and did some repairs. There is only one delivery we could take in our new location up here in the west of Canada. So I'm parked outside our new company that we got a contract with, Evergreen. And let's go get this delivery, and you're going to see where it's going to go to. This is going to be a doozy. Oh, you got the Alaskan one. I thought they stopped supporting that one. Maybe it's the Outback I'm thinking of. I can't remember. Oh no, I was looking at one of them and they stopped supporting one of them. Well, it hadn't been updated since 137, 138 or something like that. But if it's working, also, is it just completely ice and everything, snow and ice and all that? Right, there's the old dog making an appearance again. Right, this is the only delivery we got. We're going all the way over to this side of Canada, in Ontario, all the way to here. A bit of a trip, 161,000. So this is the inaugural trip from our new location. This is going to take a bit of time. It was the only one, Causey. How are you, buddy? It was the only one we had.
Let's do this.
So as I said, I've filled up and I have done the repairs. So let's get going. Let's make some cash because we need 300,000 for our new truck, don't we? I think we'll do it. That'll get us over 200, and hopefully our workers can bring in the extra 100. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, mate, because it's all the way through Canada, isn't it? So we get to see if the Canada Dream map is all good for a start. We're not going to have problems with it. It'd be a right shame if we do.
Ready to roll.
My God, is that the back of it? That might be the back of it. It is, isn't it? Oh no.
Time to hit the road.
Wasn't sure. Clearly. Just saying, is that the back of it? Well, it is currently 1:41 PM and all the mirrors and that are up, so we're obviously in the crash cam position today. There we go. To start off with. Well, that one. So, yeah, you either get beautiful landscape scenery or beautiful me crashing scenery. Yeah, I've had it for a very long time, and this map, but I haven't been much over it. This is probably the most I've seen Canada since I've had this map. I've been in from the US into Canada and back out, certain locations, in fact just over the border I think was most of the ones I've got. Now, I remember one time I was going up a road and I couldn't go up it, there was like
Get ready to turn left.
invisible barrier there.
Turn left.
So this is going to be a good long trip, hopefully an excellent scenery involved in it. We'll see how we get on. Right, I'll put a announcement in Discord for next week for anyone who wants to come along and join up in the convy modes for ETS and ATS. You can either do one or the other or both, it's totally up to you. Just DM me, let me know, and then we can organise a time. I can let you know what time to come along and be ready, and we'll organise your mods if you haven't been on before. We'll be using the autumn mod, which is the only one I think that isn't on the Steam workshop, but I'll give you a link to where you'll be able to find that. Yeah, for sure.
Turn left.
Be happy to have you. I'm hoping Mr. Lossing can join us, and maybe a DJ might turn up as well. That'd be really good. Right, we're off. Let's make some money. Let's some peel some miles off. I'm guessing with the big one there, this is the main road through Canada. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Bit of cash. How's the audio? I was watching the replay yesterday's one while I was editing, and I noticed that I had a lot of, you know, the sound coming through, which I've never noticed before. The P's and the T's and maybe the S's. Well, yeah. If it gets a bit annoying, I'll shut the windows. We haven't got the painters here, so no noise has been made to figure it. But I'm sure you can handle the odd occasional bark. That's all good, mate. That's what they do. But yeah, like I said, if it does annoy any of you guys, let me know and I'll just shut the window. Yeah. Like I mean, like I said, it was just because we had to paint to see with the water blaster going and scraping, so. Oh look, we got rain. Okay, so it's alternating. This time I got the rain with crash cam and ATS. That might be confusing for people who don't know what I mean by that. Last week when I was doing ATS, this is what we call crash cam. So you get a good view of me crashing when it happens, and it's bound to happen. Especially when I train. But with ETS last week, every time we were in this view, because I alternate after a sleep, I'll swap between this and cab view. It was always raining in crash cam, and then we played ATS the next day, and it would only rain when I was in cab view. Then this week in ETS it rained when I was in cab view, and now it's raining when I'm in crash cam here. So we've got a bit of cash coming through. So we've got about a 4-day drive in game here, don't we? It's 52 hours, 53 pretty much. And I had a few crashes yesterday as well. Hopefully there won't be as much today. I'm feeling a lot better today. At the moment, that is. I have no idea what's been wrong with me. It's been weird. I feel like I'm just about to get a runny nose. My mouth feels like I've had needles in it. I felt a little bit hot in the forehead, but I don't think I had a fever. And COVID did cross my mind, but I think I've had it for long enough now. I had COVID, either A, I'm well immune to it, naturally, or B, I don't have it because I'm sure something would have gotten worse by now. But I think there's a lot of pollen in the air and a bit of sinus. I think that's what the problem is. I've got to be careful on the rain. I forget about that. So yeah, I reckon we'll have enough for a new truck by the end of this. So if you want to participate and let me know what brand of truck we should go to next, and then start thinking about it. I think the options are a Volvo, Western Star, and Kenworth. I think those are the options we've got left to us at the moment. It's getting really foggy, so much for the scenery. Oh, we haven't got a Freightliner. Okay. So we've got, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 4. Whoa. Yeah. Don't text and drive, kids. That's the example why we don't. Yeah, just head on collision. So one Volvo, Western Star Camera. Yeah, there's 4, same as ATS. So they've definitely got the same amount of trucks. Yeah, well, crash cam almost got what it was paid to do then, wouldn't it? Causey distracting me again on slight corners. I'm going to say it was a slight corner. That's what I'm telling myself. I might have looked straight. I could have got away with it. I had a curved monitor. That excuse. More Wendy's billboards equals more crashing. So have you had any thoughts, Causey, on the next truck you want me to get? I wonder if I need to break out the wheel again. The wheel of fate. Oh, we're going to get a unanimous decision. Well, not unanimous, a majority decision. You're still mulling it over. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've never driven the Volvos in this. In fact, all I've driven really until I did this competition was a Kenworth. Nothing else. So we've got about 3 hours of driving to go. I haven't seen a petrol station or gas station. Anywhere to park. This is really out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Mind you, I don't know Canada too well, personally. So I don't know how realistic this map is going to be, as in the distances between cities, towns. And we've just gone through a territory or a state or whatever they use, a region. The only thing I'm hoping is I'm not going to have an issue with the map. I mean, I don't think we should. If there is an issue, it's going to be the connection between coast to coast and here, another $5,000. You know, I wouldn't imagine it would be in Canada Dream itself. But I highly doubt it, considering the mod author does both maps. Canada Dream was originally started by somebody else, and they stopped doing it. So the guy that did Coast to Coast decided he'll take over it. Yeah, they sort of don't look right to me, the Volvos here. I mean, not like they don't look right, but it just doesn't seem right that this shape instead of the overhead cab one. Freightliner. Oh, did they? That's actually a good reason. Yeah, I'll crash a lot less looking at the chat if the chat overlay worked with this. And it doesn't. I've just turned it on, and it never showed up in game. So it's behind the game, which isn't helpful. I keep putting my coffee in front of the mobile phone with the chat as well. I gotta blame someone, can't blame myself. That's what I've got you guys for. How are you, Dave? More income. Oh, not much to speak of, bro. Just a reminder to those who watch the Farm and Sim live streams and you haven't heard, there'll be an extra one this week. So we'll be here tomorrow. And then there'll be one on the Tuesday. These are obviously my days. For some of you it's a day before when I do these. And then there'll be one on a Wednesday as well. But the Sunday after that I won't be streaming. So there'll be only one Farming Sim as of week after next, whatever it is, which will be the Monday, I imagine. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better than I have in a while. Well, in a few days, anyway. Have I got my lights on? I have no idea. Oh, there they are. So, no is the answer to that question. I didn't. So, just to let you know, Dave, we're going from the west of Canada to the east of Canada. There was only one option we could take as a delivery on our new new company. And we're looking forward to the scenery. As you can see, there's a bit of an issue with seeing the scenery at the moment, and that'll be the rain and fog. And I still haven't seen any place to pull over for fuel or asleep. Oh, okay, there we go. I'll take that back. Oh yeah, we're about 3 minutes out, so then we'll have to do another one. It's going to be interesting, actually. Now we're going to have the same problem as yesterday with ATS, where I had to fly back or drive back with no delivery to our base. Because the nearest one to where we are now would be in Colorado, wouldn't it? That'd be closer than I would assume. Maybe I should make the rule I have to go back to the garage that I'm stationed at. You said the closest one. Because that's my home. That would make sense, sort of. What do you reckon? I actually think it's a good idea personally, that I have to, no matter where I am, I've got to go back to the garage I'm stationed at, and especially like with this one, at least another region down, at least we get to sort of have a few deliveries from our new location. You know, but the situation of this, or the amount of distance we're going to, what's the chances of being able to get a delivery back to there? And the problem is, well, not really a problem, but the thing is if when we get here, we might not get a delivery back to there, but we might get one to Colombia. Colombia? Yeah. Should I say Colorado instead? I will. Or Seattle. Definitely don't think we'll get one to Mexico. If we do, welcome to the 24-hour stream. That would be interesting. How much would we get for that? Now I've got a delivery to your hometown in Mexico. One pallet, $100. Yeah, mate. And I bet you my delivery from Colombia back into the US would be better paying for reasons. Running the old Pablo Express. A nice little slogan down the side of my trailer. You can go far with this car. Okay. Is there a reason why you're going really slow? And do I risk... Oh, now he speeds up. Look at that one out. Right, we need a place to stay. Get rid of this rain. You know what, I'm not really going to miss the sun visor on this thing when we get into the new truck, but I'm also going to miss it because I just love the look of it. I'm going to miss old Mater Steam here when we're going. It's going to be interesting what $300,000 gives us and how much of that we will be spending. We didn't spend, when we bought the truck yesterday, for those that don't know, we had the $300,000 limit budget for our truck, and I actually struggled to use it a lot. I think I ended up using about 290 around now. Ooh, 74. Nice. I like that. The cut of that truck driver's jib there. Look at him. Don't care, overtaking. It's a corner? Not a problem. No, I have to go past through. That's not going to be ideal on a corner, is it? Struggle with the IVK. Yeah, we've got to do that, eh? That's the first thing next week. Oh, not next week, the week after. Getting into the IVK, which by that time I would have forgotten about it. I'd be looking forward to my my Volvo. But to be fair, I think the engine size is around about the same because we couldn't afford it with the Volvo to go any higher, could we? I don't think so. In the Iveco we've got the best engine possible. That's that little 560 horsepower. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. So another reason. More tipping chances. Maybe I should do a stream one day where I turn the stability of the truck and trailer right down and then get to try and make deliveries like that. So basically if I just do that, it'll tip over. I wonder how that would work. Oh, okay, so you're really looking forward to it. Crash cam, we might as well just stay in crash cam all the time with it, shall we? Is that what you're trying to say? Come on, we need somewhere to stay. You got anywhere coming up? Ooh, it looks a bit barren, doesn't it? Nothing on the horizon. Mind you, the horizon's only 3 feet in front of us with this fog. I like the truckers in Canada. Look at them. They don't muck about. They get around the cars. Do I risk it? You got a biscuit? I'll risk it. I reckon I can do it. Wait for it. Yeah, possibly. Right in the middle, I think, yeah. There's a... I don't know what the east side's like. Of course, on the west side you've got Vancouver and all that. I imagine that area is all quite populated. I would imagine that the population would have gone with people arriving on the coast, the west coast. I don't know about the east coast, that's further away from Europe though, and then sort of going inward that way, and then with America probably going up to the bottom half of Canada. Maybe that's why the east coast is probably, west coast is probably, so we're going to the east, aren't we? The west coast with Vancouver and all that's probably populated because all the way through Seattle and stuff like that moved up from there, I reckon. It's sort of like a U shape. Would be the, I reckon, the density of the population in Canada. So not much in the middle. Surely they would have a gas station in between. How would they be able to get long distances like this without filling up? Even in a car, let alone a truck. I reckon a truck you could probably get further because you've got the bigger tanks and designed for it, but or a car, I wouldn't know. I imagine there would be, has to be one somewhere. We need one urgently. Can I get past both of these guys? I don't know if that's the tail lights of the truck ahead of the bus or a car coming at me. $4,000. You might hit the 100,000 by the time we even get to sleep. I'm not going to risk it on this corner. No, not happening. Maybe now. I do have my high beams on, don't you? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I finally get to the 74 mile per hour. This wouldn't be the best place to have a crash in real life, would it either? Miles from anywhere, any hospitals. I'm liking the drive so far though, I must admit.